Hello and welcome back to The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. Now, of course, follow the game video, enjoy the video, find a like button, if you enjoy my content, find a subscribe button, and of course set to all my future videos, hit the notification bell. And if you also want to join my Discord server, I'll leave a link to it in the description below. Anywho, in the last video, we did a few things. We ended up getting the secret book, the Redmond Rose Chapter 2, the Grand Market. We also got some of the new recipes, like usual, and we also finished off one of the quests, which is a required quest. Pretty sure that one was about replacing an Alban lamp, right? So, pretty easy. And, of course, ending up having to do some off-screen training, I guess you could put it. Well, I guess you could say grinding. As I got everybody from level 7 to level 10 for the next quest that we'll be doing, which is fighting this heavy dinosaur. If you think I'm joking by that name, that is literally the name of the creature, Scary Dinosaur. I'm not even joking. So, yeah, I will see you in the game as we fight it. See you there. Oh, get me on. Ooh, get the quest monsters there. Ooh, there's quite a few chests. Well, ooh, I'll take it all. Oh, I think that might have been trade. Oh, yeah. Excuse me, what's that trade?
Transcontinental Railroad, huh? Guess that'll take you out of the country.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you keep on heading east, you'd eventually reach Gorelia Fortress.
Gorelia Fortress? Which one was Gorelia Fortress again? Was that... I'm trying to think at the top of my head which one was Gorelia Fortress for. I think Gorelia Fortress was... I think there is a way to... Is there a way to look at the map? I can't remember. No, I can't look. That might be future games, so you can actually look at the map. I think Gorelia Fortress was... I wanna say the one that is near Crossbear?
Right! My turn! Of course!
Get the fuck away from me, bitch!
Now's our chance! We can do this!
Ooh.
Here we go!
I could do a lot with this, critical.
There!
Time to die.
Now's our chance!
An opening!
I think it's time to die.
Fire! My turn!
What were you reading again? Oh, right, yeah. Because now you have my health club.
Of course!
Ooh. The poison came off there.
Is everybody okay?
Died. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this as well. My Master Quartz for Rean is also near leveling up. Don't know how long it's going to take. Might take maybe a few more battles. Kind of cool if we can actually get this to be done for that to level up. Or maybe at the same time because it's a scary dinosaur fight. It's kind of cool. Whether or not I can get it done before that fight is very high.
Oh, a treasure chest!
Ooh, Earth one. That is the needle shop? Guessing. However, I'm not going to be putting that on. Not yet anyway, sure first. Yep. This is the scary looking dinosaur. Is that the most I'm looking for? It looks pretty tough. What should we do? We don't have any choice, do we? We have to kill it. It does promise for the farmers. Everyone, double check your equipment and be prepared for whatever this might throw. Or whatever this thing might throw us. Understood. Right. Yeah.
Oh worthy
Practicing.
adversary.
My turn.
Let's see, what level is he? He is exactly level 10. People are absolutely gonna think that I did this on purpose. I did not. I did not
let's do
intend this to be exactly level 10.
Of course.
I will be honest there. That would actually be level 10.
It's my turn.
That's all we're gonna get everyone.
My turn.
I'm just gonna block him with this crystal really
Behold,
down.
my most powerful strike.
Which we've already seen. 5,000 damage. Pretty nice, huh?
I can do this.
Sound like happy for all of them.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Ow.
Here we go. There.
I'm sorry, I just really like this song.
Give it
Okay,
up.
look.
Go. There.
Right.
I keep going this thing. It's really funny.
Thanks.
Thanks. Of course.
You weak fire? No, you're more weak to water than anything. As the he isn't quite.
Here we go.
He isn't quite good at, you know,
There.
but I'll take anything. You're very weak to water. Take an aqua bleed. Not as much as lava can do, but I guess that's fine.
Turn to
Yeah, why
play.
not?
Go.
Ooh, nice.
I'll pick you up. Of course.
My turn. There.
I'm sorry, I just really love this music.
Give it up.
Here you go, we can both have to thanks up.
My
Yeah.
turn. Hi.
Nom.
Right.
Very like nomming.
You have my thanks.
My
Yeah,
turn.
keep you back from lava. There we go.
Right.
This one's more powerful. Hammer Breaker wants it to class B, but I think that's one of the weaker. So let's go with Hammer Break. Hammer Breaker. Bonk.
You still have
There we
a
go.
lot of training to do.
Yep, so both, oh no, so both Force and Cannon have both leveled up. So it's something quite nice. And of course, Rean and Elliot have nearly both leveled up. Level 11. Now we're getting Passion, and I get 10 CP per enemy kills. Which does come quite good later, I think, with a certain crap, if everybody knows. So I now get Yellow. Ooh, I better heal, that's nice. Increase the first for eating arts, now multiplied by 1.5. Even better. I take care of us. I don't know how we did it. We won. Whatever. That's very impressive. Nobody can even tell me it's not the power of our combat move. I hate to admit, but I can still seem to have a lot of potential. You hate to admit? Why? Never mind that. Wish you could tell us about the plan and take care of the nonsense point. Oh, yeah, good point. I hope they're pleased. That was just like... Fuck are you? Like, she's like looking at me. Who the fuck are you again? Come on, Lava. No. Oh god, my dad's doing that one. Fuck me. No. It's nothing. Let's go. Okay. Yeah. So it wasn't really that much of a fight. It wasn't that tough. I'll be honest. Compared to every single other fight I think I've had in the game. I think the Sun was tougher than that. That was at the start of the game. I'm pretty sure Laura can... I swear Laura can hit 2 boxes at the same time. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, go put the sword away first, before you get a chicken. Oh, I assume you've taken care of a monster. That's good. Thank goodness. Thank you so much. Now we can finally begin harvesting. I'll have to let the family know right away. You're welcome. I found myself surprised at how close this area is to Celtic, however. Would it have been much quicker to make a request to the provincial army instead? Well, it is admittedly close, but this area in Celtic as a whole really is on the very outskirts of the Croissant province. As such, the provincial army isn't very interested in aiding us. Ah. Yeah, that's not hard. That's not too hard to believe, considering their attitude earlier. Yeah, with my very, very great commander voice that I did. That certainly doesn't sit well with me. I probably shouldn't say any more on the matter. However, I do still owe you all your reward for this. Please, take these. 10 fish eggs. Nice. 10 straw, star rabbit, and 10 honey syrup. 10 cold fox salt. That's it. That's very generous. Can we really have as much? Why, of course. We've got enough to last us here as it is. That's all your help. It's the least that I can do. I hope you enjoy them. These look great. Thank you. You don't get much fresher than this. I'm looking forward to digging in. I'm rather envious that you have the opportunity to eat such delicious food every day. That's one of the benefits of being a farmer. Unfortunately though, it's not all good. Things have been getting tougher lately, seeing as how goods are being imported so cheaply nowadays. Huh? I wasn't aware of that. Importing is being a much easier task now thanks to the international... Oh, no, fuck me, I was reading the line below. Now thanks to the transcontinental railroad and international flights. Furthermore, more and more goods can now be illegally imported as a result of the rising population. Come to think of it, I've noticed an increase in cheaper ingredients lately. Oh, my apologies, I should be wasting your time with all this. Regardless, you'll all have my thanks for today. Now we can move on to harvesting without any worries. Allow us to thank you too. We actually learned a lot from Jeremy's. Fuck me, I cannot do this. From Jeremy's request. Feel free to get in touch should anything else come up. There we go, that's everything, and I think we just need to now just go back to Celtic. Oh. Whew. Guess I've done it. That does it for all the mandatory tasks. I don't know about you guys, but I'm I don't fish out the highways very often. The two of you seem okay though. Well, my whole colony is in the countryside too. I'm getting used to it. With all the training Laura does, I imagine this is probably not for her. Indeed, I find this level of exercise to be quite mindful. However, what is it? No, sure it's not. I believe we should return to the inn now, should we not? Yeah, I'm guessing still there. We can give a report and also ask her a bit more about the tough time you feel for this. That would definitely be good to know. Don't sort of anything about what's happening with more people. Alright, then let's head back down. Map. So again, gives you a reference to where you're supposed to go in. And yes, and I'm going to activate turbo mode twice because, fuck me, it takes very long to get back. Whee! I'm sorry, but it is quite far. It just takes too long. Right, so let's go and speak to our instructor. Don't give me crap. The one paid. What's going on? Sounds like something happened on that market. There appears to be some manner of dispute occurring. I wonder what's up. Should we go take a look? Yeah, let's go and see. Never mind, we're not going to be seeing that sort of stuff. What's going on over here? Don't give me that crap! This is my spot! I paid for this as mine! I'm the one who paid for this spot! Look, I've even got the purpose, so stop lying to me and moose! May I ask what the problem is? Perhaps we can help you somewhere? There seems to be two questions. Something. Oh my god, fuck me. There seems to be some question over which of these two gentlemen, even though they're not acting like it, gets control of this area to sell his stall. The young merchant over there is local, and that merchant wearing a suit from the capital. So they're both going to the same spot? How odd. Looking market issued by the province of New York. Oh, so for chaotic that would be... This isn't good. We must stop them. Who are you? Unhand me at once. I'm not sure exactly what's going on here. Violence isn't going to solve anything. You both need to calm yourselves. You've both been worked into a rage. Bah. What are you, high schoolers? This has nothing to do with you. Yes, dog. Oh wait, there's no dog. You get what I mean, though. We're having a mature discussion here. I'll thank you not to interfere. Seems fun as grabbing a person by the neck because they're mature. If you truly intend to have a mature discussion, perhaps you should try acting more like adults. What did you say to me? We're students from Thor's Military Academy. We're going to visit this town on a field study. And while we are not yet formal members of the army, I'm afraid we cannot simply walk by and ignore a fight. And ignore a fight when it's such a public place. A military academy? So they're a bunch of soldiers in training? What idiots is happening here? Oh, now look what you've done, Manager Otto. I've been floating on what happened. I understand both of you have a permit for this in the store, is that correct? Yeah. And both permits expire at the same time, too. What's the meaning of this? I understand your concerns, but fighting over it here is greatly inconvenient over customs. I'll be happy to discuss the matter in private, but I'll need to ask you both to put your differences aside until it's been resolved. Okay. I guess. Well, that was a close one. Seems like everything's going to be fine now, though. Yeah, guess he's the guy in charge. I really appreciate the four of you stepping in to help defuse the situation. Though I suppose I should expect no less from that infamous Class 7 I've heard so much about. Oh? Oh, do you know about Class 7? My name is Otto. I'm manager of Countess Grand Market. There's some things to discuss with you. If you'd be so kind as to come along, I'll give you something. I guess they both get their own stalls. So you were responsible for choosing class assignments. Van Dyke is an old friend of mine, you see. He asked me to personally assign a few routine tasks that you might be able to complete. wound up getting hurt. It was gone from there would be needed. So both merchants would be taking turns using the same style for the market. That's right. Both of their purpose are genuine, but the merchandise and endeavors don't lend themselves to sharing space. Eventually, they agreed to compromise, where they would each make use of the front stall and opening up weeks. Those all reserved is near the back of the market, however, so whoever located there will likely see far lower sales numbers. That's fair enough, I guess, but it's still really unfortunate. I must admit, I do find this whole matter rather perplexing. My knowledge issuing market permits is the sole responsibility of each province's ruling lord. But mistakes such as this have been made in the first place raises some rather unpleasant questions. That's true, it is a lord's duty to control the flow of goods. If he can't handle it, the local economy could really suffer. Quite right. Ordinarily, that responsibility will fall upon the Duke's household. The Duke? The Croissant province is ruled by Duke Outbreyer, one of the foremost powerful nobles in the entire country. Politically, the situation surrounding the Duke's household has been getting a bit complicated. Complicated? A few months ago, he increased the sales tax farm market rather significantly, and with a larger percentage of their profits being taken from them, the merchants have begun to get rather desperate. As I said, the one you saw earlier are becoming more and more commonplace. I see. Sales tax is something which should not be raised without careful consideration. History has shown us how damaging such actions can be. I've never heard of anything like that happening in the capital. Have you tried raising objections to the increase? Of course. I've even gone to Brea numerous times to petition the Dukes in person, but they always drive me away at the gate, not listening to what I have to say. This has been going on for roughly 2 months now, I think. As the case makes up with the permits, maybe more than just an accident. Are you suggesting they might be getting careless when dealing with the market, or maybe they deliberately trying to cause problems? I don't think it's a good idea to jump to conclusions. I will say that before all this began, the soldiers in the guardhouse absolutely would have intervened in a scuffle like that. Oh? Unlike the Imperial Army, a professional army's main priority is maintaining the status quo throughout their territory. The mediating arguments which threaten that status quo may fall within the scope of their duties. Correct. But no, correct. It seems that unless we accept this tax increase, they intend to turn a blind eye to the market. The commanding officer at the guardhouse has even made comments suggesting as much. That's not right at all. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be talking about matters like this with you. This is strictly internal affair to be dealt with among us merchants. You've no reason to concern yourself with it. You need to be focused on your field study. And I'll have a new list of tasks for you tomorrow morning as well. You will? So you were asked to prepare some for each day of our visit then? That's right, I've got a few difficult ones in mind too, but I'm sure you're up for them. Or at least, I hope you are. Don't worry, we are. We'll do our very best to meet your expectations. Well, that's a nice order. And today, yes. They have a fight on their hands and whatnot. That all sounds really unfair. Yeah, I agree. Official laws have the duty and the right to decide upon and collect taxes in the region they control. As long as that remains the case, there's not very much the general populace can do to decide itself. I'm reluctant to comment on how others choose to rule their own territories, but unless most people, it seems clearly inappropriate. I've heard many rumors about the current head of House of Burial. The current head uses his dad right, the current and uses me. I doubt there's anything he could do. One of the ability decisions made by the head of the house absolute. Since our brothers represent their houses, that all tradition is absolutely guaranteed to be alive and well. The Emperor himself is probably the only one with more power in the heads of the four great houses. Guess that's another thing. I see you're busy mulling things over. Excellent, excellent. instructor. Instructor 7. What made you here? I figured it was about time for me to get going. Good Beast not getting anything done. As expected, someone to help sort him out. What? You're going to see Good B now? The town of Palm to consider it. Considerable distance from here. Now, you let me worry about that. You thought perfectly about looking after yourself anyway, right? Put your heads together and think. I'm done, you'll see what you need to do. Adios, be with you. I'll be looking forward to your report. But I probably will end up reading it. You didn't hear that from me. I can't believe it. It's as though she knows exactly what's going on. Even though she spent the whole day drinking the ink. She reminds us of something. I suggest we go to our room at restaurant in the evening. We still have our reports on it, so an early dinner seems wise. Yeah, you're right. I'm so tired. Me too. I feel like I'm going to fall asleep at the dinner table without even making it to my bed. I think when does that? I think the scene is about to come up now. Turn to the inn for dinner, or you can stay outside. I think the reason you need to stay outside, I think, is to church side quest. I think. I could be wrong. But I think I do need to grab one thing if I forget. Which one is the toy? You are. Because I just remembered as well, there's a really to go Alpha, which is Michigan. Now I know at first you might think, what on earth does this have to do with anything? You will see sooner or later why I'm getting this now. However, it's just not right now. You will see. Probably see when I get back. Probably when we get back to Tristan. Certainly if we can. I haven't played this long, not me. Well, people are still popping about now. Because I am a late sleeper as well. I can't really sleep at night. I'm more of a nocturnal owl. Well, I'm a nocturnal creature. Sleep during the day, sleep at night. Well, not actually, no. Sleep during the day, wake at night. I can't help it.
Ah, that was delicious.
Oh, look at that, finally voice acting. I can finally give my voice a rest.
Those were some seriously fresh vegetables, too.
Yeah, nothing beats food made from local ingredients.
I quite enjoyed the rye bread myself.
I suppose this whole field study thing isn't so bad when you take the menu into account. I wonder what the others in Group B are doing right now.
Somehow, I doubt they're sitting around a table and talking like we are.
That would certainly be a shock if they were. I can't help but question what exactly Class 7's purpose is, though. Instructor Sarah says it's about Arcus, but I don't think that's the only reason we've been brought together.
I'm certain it's not. If that were all, today's field study tasks would serve little purpose.
So how long do you think, for the people who have played this game, or people who haven't, no, I'm going to direct this. How long into the game do you think it takes them to realise what exactly Class 7's purpose is? For the people that have not played this game, because I know the people that have played this game do know. So that's my question.
It seems as though she's trying to make us experience, I don't know, things. Like all kinds of things, big and small. What I can't wrap my head around, though, is why.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to put everything in its place, why don't you just go with the flow for a change? It seems like you're desperately trying to find something. But if you don't plant yourself somewhere, you're just gonna blow away with the next big gust that comes along.
What do we have to offer one another? when our reasons for enrolling in Thor's in the first place are undoubtedly very different.
Our reasons?
I hadn't considered that.
My reason for enrolling was quite simple. I aim to come ever closer to my goal. Or rather, to the person whom I regard as such.
Who's that?
This is neither the time nor the place to discuss such matters. Best to save that topic for another day.
I'm trying to think. I think I remember. I think I know who she's talking about.
What about you, Elisa? Why did you enroll at the academy?
There's no one single reason, but I think I just wanted to assert my independence. I mean, my situation back at home isn't exactly ideal, and this seemed like a good way to get out and do more, I guess.
I see.
It sounds like I'm probably in the minority then. See, I wasn't intending on coming here at all originally. I wanted to do something completely different.
You did?
Well, if you did, I think the bonding event with Elliot, you know what he actually wanted to do.
Oh yeah, you said you were really hoping you'd get into a music academy, right?
Oh?
Well, I wasn't that serious about it or anything. What about you, Rean? You're the last holdout, and since you're the one who brought it up, it's only fair you answer the question too.
Me?
Oh. Now, I think Rean has multiple reasons for wanting to join the military academy. However, you'll see why.
I wanted to find myself, I guess.
I feel like he thinks that's the only reason why he wanted to come here. However, I think there's definitely multiple reasons why he ended up coming here. Because if you think about it, he says he wanted to find himself, but he could have just gone to any other school. So why exactly Thor's military academy? That's the question.
Find yourself?
Huh?
Sorry. That makes it sound like a much bigger deal than it actually is. That's the best way I can think of to put it, though.
Nothing wrong with that. Going on a journey of self-discovery? It's actually a pretty cool answer.
Yeah, I had no idea you were such a romanticist.
Wow. Well, yeah, apparently he's such a romanticist, but when it comes to romance, he has absolutely zero idea of how it works.
You sure don't come across as one.
Yeah, because he, like any other main character, he is absolutely blind to anybody that has feelings for him and whatnot.
I shouldn't have said anything.
So you want me to wake you up at 6 tomorrow, right? Yes, please. We only have until tomorrow evening, so we need to get this up. We really appreciate it. Not a problem at all. Have a good night. Good night.
But we're not actually going to sleep yet, are we? Not until we write our reports for the day.
Can I say, I really hate how there's like no voice acting from our little section, and then voice acting is back. I think this is the problem that I think a lot of people have with this game series, is that it's just random points where there'll be voice acting, and then it cuts off, and then voice acting comes back in again for no apparent reason.
I want to shut off my brain so badly right now, but it doesn't look like that's happening anytime soon.
She seems to have forgotten all about the room situation, and I'm not about to remind her.
Good idea, because I think you end up being shot for it.
Rean?
Oh.
Hmm?
Yes?
What is it?
I was unsure whether to ask or not, but I've decided that this question bears answering.
Oh, what question?
Why have you chosen to hold back?
Oh. Now, if you remember, Rean did at one point say, I think it was during the first, like the prologue, it says, well, I guess there's no other choice. Before, of course, the rest of class 7 ended up coming in. So, clearly it looks like he is holding back, and I think a lot of us I think noticed during the fight with the scary dinosaur, which is kind of cool. So
What?
she's very perceptive. So nobody else has caught on that he's holding back.
Your sword style and technique. It is the 8 Leaves, 1 Blade school, is it not?
As expected with someone who also does a bit of swordplay. Good on you to know.
Popularized by the sword hermit, Yun Kafai, it combines the best elements of other Eastern sword styles.
I like how she says here, it combines the best elements of other Eastern sword styles. So it's not just like one specific Eastern sword style, it's a combination of multiple, which is kind of cool.
Those who master any of its forms are referred to as a divine blade, and are said to understand the true nature of all things.
I don't really want to get into it, but there are a lot of forms, from what I remember. And of course within these forms are, of course, I guess you could say different types of attacks. Rean is able to do, I think, it is, I don't know which one started with. I know eventually he does get Form 2 in this game, which I'm not going to say what that is. It's going to be hilarious because you will hear it being spammed repeatedly throughout this game.
You certainly know an awful lot about it. I didn't think it was particularly renowned here in the Empire.
We of the Arcade School consider the studying of other swordsmanship styles to be an essential part of our training.
Because, again, I don't mean to keep cutting off, but, the 8 Leaves, 1 Blade School, I think it's in its name, I guess it is 8 forms, I think. However, from what I know, Young can fight. Again, you're gonna find out about this, but he has taught many students. He has taught Rean, he has taught someone who we will be seeing in the crossbow games when we get to that. And I think he's also or taught somebody from the Sky games as well. I think it's Sky. Yes, it's Sky games. However, the one thing that she doesn't mention here is the people that do become the Defiant Blades, they can also pick up a student. However, from what I recall, I don't think there is a person who has mastered all forms. I think it's just like different forms that people have just mastered. And I don't think there is like one person who's mastered each form. There's like one person who's mastered one like form 2, one person might have like mastered form 5, but nobody has mastered form 1 or 3, something like that. So that is from what I know of. Again, I have not looked into the lore of the trailer games as much. Again, I've only like recently started watching trailers from the Sky, so I haven't really gone that far into it. So I don't really know that much. And I know there's like 3 fucking Sky games, so I need to get watching them. However, I've not even watched the crossbow games. I am planning on playing those. If you haven't been watching this from the start, yes, after Cold Steel 1 and 2, I'll be playing the crossbow games. And I do know the Sky game, the first Sky game, is getting a remake somewhere in 2025. I think it was like autumn or summer 2025 or something like that. However, there's not been an actual exact release date. So I don't know whether or not I want to play that. I don't know. However, I can positively say I am not going to play it until ages away, let's put it that way. As I have already done a schedule which games are coming first. The Sky remake is not even part of that schedule.
In addition, my father once told me, if you follow the path of the sword, it is only a matter of time before you encounter a follower of the 8 leaves.
Your father said that?
Ooh, the Radiant Blade Master.
It's an honor to be acknowledged by the Radiant Blade Master himself. I'm nothing special, though. I'm just a dropout who's never even been able to progress past beginner level.
Well, he said
I did train under Master Ka-Fi for a while, but I started to feel like I couldn't go any further with my abilities, and he cut my training short.
What?
So I'm really not holding back. Honest. I actually kind of feel like I'm dirtying the good name of the 8 Leaf School, in fact. But this is my limit. I'm sorry I can't quite live up to your expectations.
Lionel says, but this is my limit. That's bullshit. As you'll see, this is not his limit.
Laura?
Ooh, you never say you're dirtying a sword style in front of a person who absolutely dedicated her entire life to, like, sword play.
You have no reason to apologize to me. This is a matter you must come to terms with on your own. Though I'll admit to some disappointment, I was hoping you'd prove to be a good sparring partner.
Imagine that. You have this person who probably is going to especially because as you're about to see, like, later in the game, she could just demolish any fucking opponent. And she's just like, yeah, I thought you'd be a good sparring partner. Imagine if she said that to you. If she said that to me, I'd be fucking shitting myself. I'm sorry, but I would be like, yay, I'm happy with that. Fuck that. Nope, go.
I'm going to practice outside for a bit. Please go and finish your report with Elisa and Elliot.
What, your report? You forget? It's still your report to do. Oh, are you saying like we're watching?
There's a lot he doesn't want to talk about, huh? I can see in his eyes sometimes that he's bottling something up and trying really hard to keep anyone else from noticing.
You've noticed it too?
Oh.
You sure have taken quite an interest in him.
Oh. Ellie, what are you trying to say?
I was just trying to work out the best time to apologize, that's all.
Poor Lisa, getting teased off.
It's not like I've been consciously paying attention to him or anything, honestly.
I think you may have just given yourself away.
Rean's not the only one bottling up his feelings, though, is he? You've been doing the same thing.
Yep. Considering you want him to let
Yeah,
people know.
I guess I have.
Well, at least you won't know it, considering you don't want to tell us your last name. Of course, I already know what her last name is. Well, I will admit, I did like one thing about... There was one thing I did actually like about this game. That with the beginning intro, it actually doesn't say what Elisa's full name is. It just says Elisa R.
Keep up the good work!
Which I kind of actually liked. Especially if I'm new. I feel like the later games kind of spoil her name. They literally just says her name. Because it's like, at that point, you're supposed to already know the name and you've already probably played this game. Which some people don't. Some people actually start with, I think, when it comes to trail games, I think a lot of people start with Cold Steel 3. And so they end up getting spoiled. And so when they do come back to 1, it's like, oh, we're actually having a name. We all know what the name is. Hey, you are. Yeah, your tax for today. Might have mentioned nothing to me. Yeah, I think that's the worst one ever. Thank you. Alright, let's see. What do we have to do today? Feels like day 2. Some tasks. Ooh. None of these are required. The West Celtic Highway monster. Large version monster has been sighted on the West Celtic Highway. We'd all be happy if someone took it out. Monster Swatter. Location so basically leading to Heimdall on the West Celtic Highway. And a lost wallet. Yesterday I found a wallet on the floor in front of my stall. Would someone be willing to find its owner? See me at my ceramic stall and I'll tell you more. I'm busy. Huh? Even feeling this? Gave us what to do because we knew we were going to Tris today? Sounds about right. He is a very considerate man. Most straight-headed job. He used to get around 99. You get those done quickly enough, you can have dinner here before you leave. Thank you very much. We greatly appreciate your kindness. Shall we get started? Sounds good. Looks like today's task all optional. Hey Ron, I want you to apologize for what I said to you yesterday evening. Huh? As I told you then, this is a matter you must come to terms with on your own. It is not something for which an apology is required. That's not really what I mean. I want you to apologize for making light of the way of the sword. What I said about being a dropout and never being able to progress past beginning level was disrespectful. Master 5, the school I follow, does the path of the sword itself. And for those reasons, I feel it was inappropriate of me to say what I said. So, I'm sorry. If that's the case, then there's one other person you should be apologizing to as well. I can't pretend to know much about your personal circumstances, but regardless of one's background or social standing, one should always be able to live with pride in him or herself. Thus, if you truly did neglect yourself and your abilities, this is not a shame. You should own yourself and become recompense. Let me ask you a question. Do you like being about the sword? Not really much of liking it or disliking it, though. It's part of my life, and it's a important part of who I am. That's all I want to hear. I feel exactly the same way. Lola? So you two are friends again then? Were we? No? There wasn't ever any rift between us that I knew all about. Indeed, this was all handled rather neatly, I thought. You're both so simple-minded. It has been so much time trying to devise a plan to get the two of you to make up. Whoa. You did what now? Kinda made that slip. You were saying we've curved you from undue concern. Please, can we just all forgive us a little? Looks like ground's dried after the rainfall, so to speak. I see you all looking a bit like me. Margaret, we've got big trouble. Oh, minutes ago. I didn't realize this. Slow down, Louise. The first thing in the morning, twice. To make the dead. You make such a commotion. Where have you been anyway? You're late. I'm sorry, I just got off on the way here. No, my love. You're in big trouble. Something terrible happened over the market. Something terrible, you say? Terrible thing has happened, exactly. Well, it sounds like you actually dropped this last night. Two of the souls over at the market were destroyed on the merchandise. Was stolen. This is most terrible indeed. Robbery? Robbery? Why did I say robbery? Oh my. I suppose that means the market might be opening late today. Which means we could end up with more customers as people wait here for a resolution. Louise, let's get ready. You got it. You're not really running, you're kind of like skipping. As for you four, this is our problem, not yours. You just focus on your feels today, but if you listen to us locals, if you only tax away that after all. Of course. We'll be back later, thanks again. But are they gonna do that? No. What should we do? I have to admit, I'm curious. Oh, we'll just go take a look. take a slight detour and see what's happening at the market then. So you can only get wherever you need to go. However, I'm going to end it for today. So, I know I keep doing this, so yeah. Hope you enjoyed the video. Next time, goodbye.